Hi there, this is Lola. Some of you might have noticed that I've been making short videos in English for about a week now. I was just trying it out and it was hella fun. But as an English learning blogger, as a founder of online English teaching company, and as a learner of online courses, there are a few things I feel obliged to share with you. What I'm going to say might offend a lot of people, but it's just real talk that I need to share with you. I want to tell you why you have followed so many bloggers, you have watched so many English learning videos, and yet still make like little improvement regarding English. So the first thing you have to keep in mind is that everybody can post stuff online. I definitely think being able to learn via social media such as TikTok is a good thing because it is cheap, it is convenient, you got a lot of options, it can definitely stimulate your interest, but everybody can do it. Every time I look at those apps, I see people misleading others by making the most basic mistakes. At first I got angry, but I got used to it. I often remind myself just not to look, not to say anything. People are just trying to share, and they're not teachers. You don't have to be so harsh on them. You have to know that they're not teachers. The second thing you have to remember is that whenever you are swiping your phone, you're just looking at the fragments, the words and phrases, the sentences of speeches. You're not learning systematically. Don't buy in the BS that you don't have to learn a second language systematically. Some people always say that when you were learning Chinese as a kid, did you have to learn grammar? Yes, at school we have a course called Chinese. And let's not forget, I was surrounded by native speakers 24/7, and it took me years to get to where I am now with Chinese. So if you want to express yourself well, if you want to, understand others well, if you want to work with English, if you want to, pass examinations, definitely learn systematically. If your teacher at school is not good enough, try to find other teachers. This is important. Do not just believe that by swiping your phone and using social media you can master a language. That is just not realistic. The third thing I find absurd is that people pay way too much attention to idiomatic expressions. I mean, you can just imagine a foreigner trying to learn Chinese, and all he does every day is try to learn niche expressions in Sichuanhua. He cannot say sentences correctly, he cannot express himself fluently and coherently, but he does not practice on that. He is just obsessed with niche expressions in Sichuanhua. That's something weird, right? So do not do that. I know it's fun, you can watch that, but don't put your emphasis on that. The same goes to pronunciation. I do think pronunciation is important, it's just not the most important. If you think my pronunciation is not good enough because it's not something I think that is most important, I keep practicing, I keep improving on my pronunciation, but I pay more attention to vocabulary and grammar and writing style and things like that, because that's something that can help me, express myself better and get higher scores and impress others. The last thing has to do with mindset. Whenever people see something titled, "This can help you do something real quick," "This can help you master English overnight," they just can't help watching it and believe in it. So bloggers make more and more things like that. But are you really sure they use these methods? Are you really sure they are good at English themselves? I guess you have to think twice. You cannot master anything overnight.